assume so much. We assume that the driver in front of us at the stoplight is gonna go, or he's gonna stop, or the one that don't have the light, we assume he gonna stop. We just assume it. Because many times, me take off without even checking both ways. Light green, we just go. We just assume. We assume so much. We put so much trust in other people. Think about it. Think about how much trust you put in somebody else and not in God. You trust the person gonna stop, right? You trust when they see the light, they gonna obey the traffic law. You trust that when the person bring you something to eat, that it's good. It was prepared properly. We put so much trust in the mask that we put on every day that ain't doing nothing. We put so much trust in social distancing, you 6 feet apart. We put so much trust in hand washing. But where's our trust in God? Where's my trust in Him to supply all of my needs according to His riches and glory? No, my trust is in the direct deposit that I'm supposed to get paid on the 15th and the 1st of every month. We put so much trust in social media and what they say about me and what they think. Where's our trust in God? So much trust in the supervisor. Supervisor say I'm gonna get a promotion. I believe it. Supervisor say I'm gonna be fired. I believe it. Supervisor say more hours. I believe it. Supervisor say no more hours. I believe it. Where is my trust in God? So I ask you today, where's your trust? Where's your trust? Once upon a time, the country had so much trust in God till they took the time to put it on the back of a coin. Put it on the back of a dollar bill. Used to say, in God we trust. Check your money. But somewhere along the line, the trust became in the money, in the coins, in the paper, in the bag. It's time to put our trust in God and not in COVID-19. Put our trust in God and not in our outward beauty. Huh? Some folk don't trust nothing but the Botox. And the fillers. It's time to put our trust in God. And when we put our trust in God, He'll never fail us. He will never let us down. He will never leave us hanging. You ever went to get somebody a high five and they don't give it back? That's called leaving you hanging. You ever go to shake somebody's hand, they don't want to shake your hand back? That's called leaving you hanging. God won't do that when we put our trust in Him. Because He has a plan for our lives. Every one of us, He has a plan. And that plan is to bring us to his expected end. Which is to be with him in heaven. And as I thought about the loss and the passing of a dear friend, I said, you know what, Lord? Help me to put my trust in you so that I can live a life that I don't have to be embarrassed about. That I don't have to be sad about. Can you imagine having lived 60, 70, 80 years, 100 years? And because we failed to trust him, our life is garbage. Our life is meaningless. The only folk at the funeral are telling lies about you. And I ain't meaning the nasty lies. I'm talking about the lies. Oh, we sure did love her. No, you didn't. Oh, he sure was good to me. No, it wasn't. Live a life where our trust in God helps us to have a good legacy. Where people say good things about you, Maria. Where people have good thoughts about you, Jacoby. And where we have good thoughts and say good things about ourselves. And not be found standing in the midst of the funeral talking about, I tried. Lord, no, I tried. I tried to be good to her. I tried to. No, you didn't. Because if you did, you wouldn't have to say, I tried. You'd be saying, this is what I did. I showed her every day that I loved her. Called my mom on the phone every day. Sent her a text. When she left this world, she left knowing that her son, her daughter, her husband loved her. Live a life where we can be at peace with God and at peace with ourselves. Don't live a life where you have a bunch of regrets. A bunch of, I wish I had her. Man, I should have. When we trust God, he will lead us into doing what it is we're supposed to do. When we trust him. And not trust ourselves, not trust this. Because this here ain't gonna do nothing. But through the loss of my friend, I learned today, put your trust in God. Leave nothing to chance, Maria. Leave nothing to chance, Jacoby. Leave nothing to chance, preacher. Leave nothing to chance.